Hey guys, welcome back. This is Bernard for the BTN HD, and today is all about installing Windows Admin Center onto Windows Server 2019. So let's get started. So first things first, when you install Server 2019 and you log into the desktop, your server manager loads up and you're going to get this nice little dialog box that's advertising Windows Admin Center. You are able to click on the link. It's going to take you to the Microsoft site to download it, and you're able to install it. Okay. Now, one of the things that you need to know is that Windows Admin Center cannot be installed onto a machine that is promoted into a domain controller. You could install Windows Admin Center onto a machine that's part of a domain, like a server or a workstation, but the machine cannot be a domain controller. If you forgot to click on that link, on that little advertisement that showed up, you are able to go inside Chrome or Internet Explorer or whatever browser you like and start searching for Windows Admin Center. Now make sure you're going inside the Microsoft site, no third-party sites. Just make sure that the website is going directly to Microsoft, okay, when you want this download file. So I'm going to click on the first one right here, and it's going to take me here to the Windows Admin Center, and you're going to click here. The latest version is 1809 for the Windows Admin Center. So click here, it's going to start downloading. I'm going to click on the little arrow, I'm going to save it as, and I'm going to put it inside the desktop so I can find it quicker. Click on save and then open folder, and there we go. From here, I'm going to right click on the file and I'm going to hit install. Click on run. If everything works well, it's going to give you this. If you are installing it within a domain controller, it's going to error out stating that Windows Admin Center cannot be installed within a domain controller. Okay, so find a workstation or a server that's part of the domain, because it makes life easier to manage and add servers and workstations if the machine is part of a domain controller. Okay, so accept the license and terms, click on next. If you want, you are able to use the Microsoft updates. When I check for updates, that's up to you. I don't want to use the Microsoft updates because, again, I'm testing this stuff out. Click on next. By default, you have allow Windows Admin Center to modify the machine's trusted host settings. You want to leave this as is. Click on next. You are able to change the port. By default, it is 443, which is SSL. You are able to change it to whatever you want. By default, it also generates a self-signed certificate for you, and it only lasts for 60 days. So I do recommend getting a certificate and installing it onto this machine. Click on install. It's going to start doing its thing, and eventually when everything works, you're going to get finished. Now also remember the URL path to access the WAAC portal. So click on finish. Now I open up Internet Explorer, and this is really weird because this product is a Microsoft product, but Internet Explorer is not supported. You have to either use Microsoft Edge or another browser. I picked my favorite browser, which was Chrome, so I downloaded it onto the server. I type in the URL and I hit enter. Again, because it doesn't have an SSL certificate as of yet, I get this nice not secure kind of warning. Clicked on advance, proceed to the following address, and it loads up with no problem. You are able to skip the tour. Now, by default, the only machine that you should have is the machine that you install the WAAC into. And that's it, guys. That is how we install WAAC Windows Admin Center onto Windows Server 2019. Super basic installation to get you guys up and running. Don't forget about hitting that like button, and I catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.